Alright, guys, so last time we sat here and we talked about the Wind Oracle, I figured since I have her and she's ruined pretty well, we might as well talk about the Water Oracle. So, there's a lot of different ways to build this one. I mean, we talked about it with Sierra, there are a lot of ways to build her too, but Praha's a special case. So first off, this resistance leader skill is absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that you can use it anywhere is stupid and not okay, but I love it. So I'm going to keep doing it, is what I'm saying here. But it doesn't help you with the drawback on the third skill, unfortunately. So you're going to recover the HP of all allies by 50% and then put herself to sleep for one turn. 50% heal. That's pretty big. That's a lot of health on no matter who it is you're talking about. And for a 30k monster, that's a big deal. That's 15k heal. Now, her second skill is an AoE strip. Something a lot of people need really bad. I am not one of them. But this is the only AoE strip that I have fully max skilled, if that tells you anything. And I have Tiana, I have Chiwu, Praha is Bae. I can't believe I just said that, but it was worth it for Praha. This is probably my favorite pull from last year in its entirety. Like, she is that much fun. Now, her auto attacks, just like Sierra, if she lands crits on any of the 3 hits, she gets a 15% attack bar increase. If she lands all 3, she's getting a 45% attack bar increase. Now, that's pretty broken when we're talking about an AoE strip and a 50% heal. So let's talk about her runes a little bit. Now, originally, when I first pulled her, I immediately threw her on Despair Will. This AoE strip landing dots with the stun chance is just really nice. But I really like Nemi on her. So I threw some Nemi runes on her instead of the Will. And that was nice, but then I realized if she healed herself first turn, she still put herself to sleep. Because, you know, no immunity. So I put the Will runes back on her, and then I went, I really missed that attack bar increase. So here we are. Double Nemi Will. You hit her just a little bit, and suddenly her attack bar is full, and then she auto-attacks you, and it's half full again. It's kind of annoying for them. It's kind of really great for you, if you're the one using her. Just take a walk through her runes real quick. A lot of HP, a lot of speed. I got very, very lucky, actually, with some of her runes that I pulled shortly after pulling her. Just to make this work. I mean, you're seeing 20 speed, 20 speed, 20 speed, 19 speed. And this is the only rune that I'm really like, I gotta replace this. But yeah, her stats overall are actually very, very high. Even just in base, I mean, 1100 HP is just nothing to mess around with. 700 attack is pretty freaking high for a support. And 700 defense just makes her really easy to build for R5 if you can throw some defense in with the rest of the build. I don't quite have 1000 defense. That is usually your ideal benchmark, but we're going to try her today anyways. So first and foremost, I did figure out dungeon teams using her earlier. I have figured out dungeon teams using her on ults before. Just never Necro. But this is what I'm recommending for those of you that have Praha that maybe don't have teams yet. Galleon's obviously not farmable, but the rest of the team here is. And the same will be true for the rest of all of the dungeons, actually. R5, can't say the same for that, because unless you hit the Miang Hall of Heroes, that's just never going to happen. And they will never give us Shaolin as farmable, so we're going to move that up there, and click play. Now hopefully these run as well as they did earlier. I only tested each of them once, just to make sure I wasn't going to make a fool of myself here. But I think we were sitting at like a 1:45 time for both, which isn't bad. It's actually faster than a lot of people's dragons times anymore. Specifically those who don't have twins. But as you can see, we're just kind of trucking along with the Sig Galley combo. Praha's not really doing a whole lot, but once we get into the boss room, you'll notice the triple hit from her auto attacks will cause her to tank the boss. Her strip will help with the attack buff on the boss, and the heal just keeps everything alive. Because with Sig's leader skill, things stay alive until Praha gets a turn. And we're through the mid-boss, which is usually the struggle. Usually where most people have issues. There we go, we're in the boss room. Alright. So we got the defense break off. There's an attack break. Lauren's really fun too. I have some really, really, really bad runes on her, but they're there. And as you can see, Praha took the counter attack and gained attack bar because of the Nemi set. That's funny. I like that. I never noticed that before. And as soon as we stop lagging a bit, there down goes the boss. It's 201 this time, so actually fairly slow. But it runs, it's safe, it's consistent. Go away, chat heads. I can't make them go away. I thought I had this muted. Alright. Onwards to dragons. Still using Praha. Verd is 100% farmable now. Always farm the Verd. Use the Verd. Verd is love. Come on. This is taking so long to load. I feel like I need an external camera for this. Be a lot easier. Okay. This is getting muted so fast. Why are we doing this? Sorry about that. Alright, I'm actually just going to focus on that mid-boss because it'll speed the runs up. And as you can see, we're still just kind of trucking through it. Praha hasn't really had to heal yet, and there's no buffs up until now to strip. So that little bit is a little wasted. Like I said, she's a support, so when you don't need supporting, it kind of sucks. You'd be much better off with an additional damage dealer here. Though, if you were going to do that, obviously you'd want to drop the Vero. Oh, missed the defense break? Come on, Galley. This is an awful run of this. Like, I haven't seen a Dragons run this bad in a minute. So it just pops immunity just after the defense break. And Praha misses the strip? Why? My Praha never misses a strip. That's so lame. And she's not going to have her heal up in time, is she? Oh, there it is. And we're going to time to loot with immunity. Good job, Gally. Where was that at the beginning, buddy? There's the strip. And there we go. Okay. We did clear. I was a little nervous there. I didn't know if we were going to. And a 2:45 time. Wow, that is a lot slower than earlier. When I tested these times, they were both under 2 minutes, by the way. So these are obviously very inconsistent teams, but it seems that they clear regardless. So this is the one that was a little tricky. This doesn't even always clear, to be honest with you. I did try this one twice. The first time it did not clear, the second time it did. And it was about a 4-minute run. We're gonna get it going again. This one is almost entirely farmable. Again, you're just missing Xiao. And you should be trying to get her anyways. And once again, we're going to target the mid-boss, hopefully to speed the runs up. But it shouldn't need it, specifically. You should be able to auto this entirely. Now, again, this one, Praha's Strip, will have absolutely no use. So we're down to 2 usable skills, only one that's really going to be helpful, specifically. Obviously, the heal is nice, but we have Panda for that as well. Really, it's the auto attack hitting 3 times that we were worried about when I put her in the team. Like, that's the only part of her that I had any thought of when I was building this team. So it doesn't actually even necessarily matter her runes as long as she lives through the run and her speed is consistent with the rest of the team. And on to the boss. Oof, the mistiming on the Xiao third skill is gonna hurt. And my Tarks aren't great either. I can show you guys those at the end here. Like, genuinely, this team does not take much in the way of rune quality on anyone but Shaolin. Speaking of whom... Oh, also the boss's passive stops Praha from gaining attack bar on her third skill. Or on her first skill. So that bit kind of sucked too. But, again, she's just 3 hits at this point. That's all I really need her for, because then Xiao can do that, and it's GG. 2:45. Not terrible. Obviously slower than most of my runs at this point, but when I first started grinding Necro, like, that would have been a good run. I think the only thing left I have to show you guys right now is some R5 with her. So I guess let's match a party. And then I can show you guys my AD and catch you guys later. My AD is actually doing very, very well this week. I was surprised. I threw Triana in with Praha so that she doesn't put herself to sleep, you know? Or if she does, you can cleanse it off. Oh, look at that. This guy's running Praha as well. He's basically copying my team right now. Oh, what's going on? There we go. I think I've raided with this guy before. Fallen Angels. Why do I know that name? Also, if any of you guys actually, like, want to run some R5 at some point, like, drop a comment. I get notifications on my phone when that happens. So, we can figure something out. But I need to raid more than I need to do anything else in this game right now. So, any little push, definitely helpful. Plus, it means I get to chill with you guys, and that's always fun. We really need a defense break, though. My issue with streaming raids, I never know what to talk about during these, because it's entirely auto. Like, there's no option otherwise. And other than just kind of peeking through runes real quick, there ain't much to do on the screen either. I guess since we're at it, we can just show you guys these again. Yeah, that really needs swapped. I should have at least one 6-star HP main on her, huh? I didn't realize I didn't have any. Now, unfortunately, I frontlined Praha, and she does not have 1,000 defense, so she gets smacked a little bit. But as you can see, it fills her attack bar and doesn't really matter, and then Miang cleanses the sleep off. So that's nice, at least. But towards the end of the run, she does get hit pretty hard, and sometimes she even fails out. If you're building Praha specifically for this, I might suggest away from the Nemi sets, and maybe looking more towards, like, Energy or Guard, or even, like, a weird Violent set or something. I don't know. No, don't go Violent. It's Raid. What am I talking about? Don't listen to that. But you know what I mean. I would suggest away from the Nemi set for your healers in Raid. It does tend to make them take more turns, which causes the boss to hit you more when your DPS aren't doing as much. It'll slow your runs down quite a bit, actually. But if you're just looking for somebody to throw in real quick. You already have her built on Nemi. She does clearly work. Like, we're already to the third jump and doing fine. And that 50% heal right after a jump is always nice to watch. Watching Hua go from no health to all health. Oh, yeah, so that 50% heal, that's at 0 skill ups. She then gets 30% additional from the rest of her skill ups, which ends up putting her at like 68% for a heal, I think. Something like that. Because it's 10% of the initial heal amount, I think is how that works. Same with shields. Oh, they all failed out. That might be a problem, seeing as I'm missing my Praha now, because I had 3 heads on me. I really need a heal block now. There it is, okay. Gotta move this head down. I gotta move my face out of the way. Come on. No. I got the water dragon attack with an attack break. That's lame. He's gonna lose that heal block real soon here. Oh, come on, Colleen. No! No! Colleen's down. I don't know if we clear this. Oh my god. Can we get one more? No, we needed one more counterattack. Oh my god. Oh man. Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to keep raiding with these guys. 50% contribution. Not okay. That was funny, though. Anyway, without further ado, here's the AD I was telling you all about. I haven't actually touched Arena yet this week. That's why I'm still Challenger 3. But, I'm going to hit C2 by the end of the day, and I'll post something on Insta and let you guys know how the AD is going by the end of the week. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope this was helpful at all. If anyone has questions on Praha or either Oracle, actually, go ahead and drop a comment below. I think we'll be using Megtor's Juno to review her after this. We won't be usually doing wind, water, fire of each Nat 5. It's just gonna be as they come, but my 2 oracles are probably 2 of my best built monsters in this entire, like, out of my entire collection. I have 96 stars. Those are 2 of my best built, period. And I would say that Juno is probably one of Megan's best built Nat 5s at this point. So I felt like it was a good place to start. And, well, to be honest, like, everybody says they're broken, but nobody really knows how to build them half the time when they do pull them. So I figured I'd help along with that a little bit. But anyways, we'll catch you guys next time. And thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.